I was a phantom. Robbed as an infant of my sight and hearing, I lived like a creature of the deepest ocean waters, feeling my way through a world without light or sound, and only vaguely aware of the concept of life, or even of my own existence. Until I was 7 years old, I was like a ship at sea in a dense fog, groping my way to shore. Only I was a ship without compass or sounding line, and had no way of knowing how near the harbor was. Light, give me light, was the wordless cry of my soul. Then one day, the most important day I can remember in all my life, the woman who would guide me to shore, my teacher, who would reveal all things to me, came to me. I'm filled with wonder when I consider the immeasurable contrast between the two lives this important day connected.
Brother and sister?
That's right.
Anne Sullivan. Is that your name, Missy?
It stinks in here.
Yes, I know that, Missy. I'm asking if Anne Sullivan is your real name.
My brother's sick. I'll only get better in this stinking hole. Can you tell me that?
James and Anne Sullivan are their names. Both parents Irish. Mother's dead, father's missing. The boy is lame, she's almost blind.
It says here they have an aunt and uncle. Why aren't they with them?
They don't want them.
The conditions of teachers' life at the almshouse were almost beyond description. Every rejected form of humankind, it seemed, had been deposited there. Day after day, she walked among the mentally and physically afflicted. Night after night, she slept with children who were sick or near dying. Death and disease were constant companions. Within 3 months of their arriving, Jimmy passed away from tuberculosis. Time stood dead still in the almshouse. It was almost as if time were part of the bricks and mortar in the walls which held teacher captive.
I could hear you thinking.
You're a silly girl. You don't know what I'm thinking.
I never said I knew what you were thinking. I said I could hear you thinking.
My thoughts are pounding away inside of me, no doubt of that.
What are they saying?
They're telling me how I can leave here. How to leave this place.
Then they're lying, and you shouldn't listen.
No, they're not. True thoughts never lie. I'm going to do what they tell me to do. I'm going to go to school. I'm not going to be ignorant anymore.
See, then, they're lying because you can't go to school, can't leave here. They won't let you.
Yes, they will. I don't know how they will yet, but they will.
Annie? That's ignorant.
It's you and me.
Teacher's mind had grasped hold of an idea. The idea of school. This would be the tool she could use to shed herself of ignorance. And that shedding herself of ignorance would make her free.
Yes?
My name is Sanborn. I'm from the State Board of Charities.
Here for inspection. Is that right?
That's right.
You've made a trip for nothing. As I'm sure you'll see.
I don't think so.
What would you like to see?
Everything.
Yes, well. Follow me then.
Did you see him?
Go.
Hurry!
What are you two little rats doing up here? Get out of my way. Get back here.
Mr. Sanborn!
The earbox for this one, Missy.
It's all right. Leave her alone. Let go. Nothing will happen to you. Just let go.
Will you let me talk to you? Mr. Sanborn, my name's Anne Sullivan, and I want to go to school. Please, Mr. Sanborn, please help me. I want to go to school.
You can barely see. You'll have to excuse us a few minutes.
Anne went to school. In just 6 years, having had no other formal education, she graduated valedictorian of her class from the Perkins Institute for the Blind. Her desire to assault the effects of blindness and deafness were born at the Institute. When the time finally came for her to teach, she was assigned to me. I was her first and last student. In my life, my body had a birthday, and my soul had a birthday. I didn't know it on that day when I first touched teacher, but that was my soul's birthday. All through that year of 1887, I did nothing but explore with my hands and learn the name of every object I touched. And all through that first year, as in the 50 years that followed, my teacher was at my side, seizing the right moments to impart knowledge to me. Anyone can take children to the classroom, but only a teacher can lead them to learn. They must feel that liberty is theirs. They must feel the flush of victory, and they must also feel the heart-sinking of disappointment. They must feel these things. With the passing of time came the passing away of my teacher. In her separation from me, I have often remembered and taken comfort in her saying that real independence is attained through your mind and spirit. This was the very center of teacher's work with me, to lessen my physical dependence on her and make it possible for me to someday continue my work without her. Teacher believed in me, and I have resolved not to betray her faith. Conscious of her always, I have sought for new ways to give life, and yet more life, to men and women whom darkness, silence, sickness, and sorrow are wearing away. And at times, it seems my teacher, who touched my night to flame, is still about her work, using me to kindle other fires for good.